All right, is it running? It's gonna be looking at some stuff. Okay. I'm going to make a new file for this stuff and paste it in there and save this as just docs. Yeah. Oh, it's Rust, but Zig notes dot txt. Yeah. Anyway, in the planning stuff, I don't need any of this. And in the planning, what's today's date? 2022, 3/19. Okay. What do I want to achieve today? Well, I want to get a, okay, hello world program. Automated build. And maybe let's potential show a window. Okay, maybe do that. All right, this is kind of what is on my agenda today. Yeah, cool. Sweet. Anybody in the room? Cool. Anyway, yeah, just gonna do some basic setup for the Zig project today. Not necessarily exciting things, but you feel like chatting, just yeah, ask questions in the chat, and I'll try to respond. Sweet. I don't know if anybody is here who was here last time, but basically the idea is I want to implement kind of a fighting game in Zig programming language, just to drop some knowledge about how games are made and in general, but more specifically, like all the like esoteric stuff that goes into making a traditional 2D fighting game. Yeah. Did I update this? Okay. Sweet. And I think I'll put the last stream up on YouTube later for anybody who missed it. Alrighty. Where's the chat room? Oh, there we go. They changed the interface a little bit, so I'm not entirely familiar with everything that's been done. By the way, can you, if you can hear me just fine, just give me a shout out or anything. Anything's fine. Cool. But yeah, this is what I plan to do today. Sweet. Okay. I think last time I was here, I just took down some notes how to put together a basic Zig program. Now we got to get something started. So I need to look how to actually make a build, or to actually compile a Zig program. So let's see if we can. Let's go to get started on here. Installing Zig. Okay, let's start from installing. Okay, let's see if we do a direct download. To set a path on Windows, run one of the following snippets of code in a PowerShell instance. So this is still kind of an experimental language. It's not complete yet. They're not at 1.0. So yeah, there's not a smooth path to install quite yet. Do I have Choco installed? That's the question. Looks like there's a package manager version. Let's see. What version are they at? I want to get the latest version just for... Okay, so Choco has it. Okay. Let's see what version history they have here. Okay, this is pretty up to date. It's from February. They got 0.9.1. Awesome. That's what version I think I want to get. Okay. Let's get a terminal here going. Do I have Choco installed? I may have done it in the past. No, it's not installed. I wonder what the best way to install it is. Chocolatey is a package manager for Windows, I assume. Okay, what are the other options? Anybody here ever used this Chocolatey package manager before? Okay. Looks like, oh yeah, we also want the tools for syntax highlighting. LSP is a language server protocol for Visual Studio Code. Okay. And this is a Hello World setup right here. Okay. I'm just going to go for the most straightforward install. Okay, let's go to the downloads page, get the Windows version. 9.1, here we go. Okay, we're going to want to have the Windows x86 64 version because I am on Windows 10. Okay, what do we do next? Okay, let's add it to my path. Let's open it up. Okay, let's copy that. I might have already installed Zig in the past, but no worries. This is a new version, so I don't want to show my downloads. Let me move all this stuff up here real quick. But yeah, I'm just going to extract it to my drive, and then I'll show you the path setup stuff. Let's see. Where do I want to put it? Oh yeah, okay, here he goes. So I do have an older version of Zig set up here, but I'll just update it to the newest version. And we're just extracting it at the moment. While it's doing that, let's look at the PowerShell requirements setup stuff. So we just need to copy paste this into PowerShell. So let's run PowerShell as an admin. And then what are you going to go to do? I want to go to this is where I've set everything up. So I want to do let me just copy paste this into a text editor real quick and modify the path to it. So which is a quick copy path thing, but anyway, c'est la vie. Okay. I want to be here. There we go. And that should be good. I think that's what we want. Okay, so let's just copy paste that into PowerShell. And does it work? Okay, let's rerun PowerShell. Do we have Zig now? I think we do have Zig. Let's see what the version is. Yeah, Zig version. Okay, we're at 0.9.1. Great, so we have Zig. I think we're gonna have to restart Visual Studio Code because yeah, let's make sure we have the right version. Zig version. Cool. We have 0.9.1. Sweet. So that's set up. Okay, so let's make a Hello World program. If you completed the installation process correctly, you should be able to invoke the Zig compiler for your shell. Let's test this by creating your first Zig program. Okay, let's navigate to your projects directory and run da-da-da-da. Okay, so let's just go, let's run make directory. Actually, I might have one already, so let me delete it just in case. Okay, I don't. Okay, make directory. Hello World. cd hello world, then zig init exe. What? Is that wrong? Oh, we're good. So then we should output create build. Okay. So we run zig build run. Okay, I'm gonna big zig notes real quick. So, sorry if I'm moving a little fast. I should probably slow down here. Yeah. Okay. So I see to run zig build run. It will compile executable and then it will run it. Okay. It looks like they have a default program set up. So let's do zig build run. So it says all your code base are belong to us. So it looks like there should be a source folder, a build config. Okay, so it automatically generates a build config file for us. Great. And cat and made a source file. Okay. Zig is not commonly used. It's still an experimental language, but I'm really interested in it because it's kind of going to be a replacement. Well, the idea is going to be a replacement for C, and it's kind of just but better is the idea, right? It's not trying to replace C++, but one reason I'm using it is I want to use a language that doesn't have all the pitfalls of a language like C++, because I would have to teach why I'm doing one thing over another. With Zig, we're kind of learning it together, right? I'm not that familiar with it as far as like experience goes. I know the basics, so we can kind of stumble over all the problems and learn from it live. Yeah, if that makes any sense. Okay, and also I just wanted to learn Zig myself. Cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that test project we just built. Oops, that's the one I want to go to. Test projects. I want to go do the hello world. I want to copy all this, copy it to our Zig fighting game, and see if it still builds there. So we should have all these files here now. By the way, if you don't know what I'm doing, you see here, this is just the outliner that shows you the files. If you've opened a folder, you could open a folder as a project in Visual Studio Code. I'll be using Visual Studio Code because it's free and commonly available, and I think there's already like Zig syntax highlighting support through an extension. Okay, yeah, so we got our build file here, which I'm pretty sure handles building. I previously read that Zig uses its own language for its build scripts, which is great. That means we don't have to learn two languages. Awesome. So let's go back to the Zig folder, the Zig fighting game folder, and let's see if we can do the same thing here. Zig build run. Okay, great. So we have a command for building the game now. Awesome. So great. Let me close all this. We don't need that anymore. Let's open our source file and just look at it real quick. Okay, last time I was looking at how to write functions, and we can see here that we have a function that is defined as pub, which means it's public. Not public in the sense what C++ does with member functions, but it exposes these the functions to other source files. I think if I delete this, it won't work. I just want to test it real quick. Probably because it's not exporting the main. Yeah, so what error does it give us? The following command. Okay, just to analyze, like, so yeah, error main is private, so it needs to expose your main function to something else probably, so it knows what to call. If it's not exposed as a public function, it can't call it from another module, I'm assuming, that it gets linked with. But so anyway, it has to be pub. Here is a test thing. This is just something else that's cool about Zig. It has built-in test functionality. And I think there's a way to run tests. I'm not actually we're going to be using testing in the future just to make sure our code does what we think it does. But at the moment, I'm not going to do it. Okay. Cool. Let's move on to the tutorial stuff. Okay, we get the learn section here. So we already did the in-depth overview stuff. I think I looked a lot at this stuff. What else is there? Okay, this is a Zig build system. This is gonna be useful. Yeah, I'm just gonna note this just for my own purposes. No, sorry. Okay, let's see. Hey, Mr. Ass, what's up? Well, it's good on your West Coast. It's not too late out there, I hope. What has been done so far? Oh, hey, Melly Melon. Not much yet. We're doing the initial setup here. Last time I just was creating some notes that I could quickly reference when I'm building this program because I'm not as familiar with Zig as say C++. So, and I just chatted a little bit about what my plans were last time. Today we're just going to set up the hello program, which we've done, and the automated build, which we've done as well. Well, we've done part of it. We can run builds from the command line. What I want to do is actually get it working in Visual Studio Code. Okay, maybe. So okay. Yeah, I also want to set up debugging because that's going to be incredibly useful, of course. Visual Studio Code takes a little bit of manual setup because it supports so many different languages. And every language, has a different build system, and of course, Visual Studio Code can't be aware of all of them immediately. I think there are some plugins that let you just do it without any manual setup, but I think we're just going to do the manual way for now. Yeah, so I guess today what I can do is initialize a Git repo once I get all the initial code laid down, and push that to my my Git account, I guess, and then I'll share it. Yeah, we could do that here too. So let's just do that too. Sweet. Okay, let's jump in here. So just going back here, we know how to initialize a build. We have a basic program here, and it's kind of explaining the build script, I guess. I'm not going to look at this too much. We might have to come back to it when we start adding more source files. But for now, yeah, that's fine. We know how to run concurrency, okay. So there's not really much more there. We're going to want to know about integrating C libraries as well later, just because there's so many libraries that are going to be useful. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to set up a repo for the Git project at some point too. Unfortunately, I don't have the change history because I just wanted to use it as I wanted to edit things on the fly and not worry too much about recording all those changes on stream. It was just going to be too much with everything else that I had to explain. So anyway, cool. What tools do we have? Okay, here's the VS Code stuff. All right. How do we set up VS Code? Okay, to enable automatic formatting, add Zig. We already have that. Is this all there is? So I already set up some of this already, but I do want to redo it just to revisit some of this stuff. Yeah. And so for other people can see how it's not too hard to set up. Okay, so yeah, the Zig language server is just like using the standard language server protocol that Visual Studio Code can use for highlighting code, and I think maybe error checking, stuff like that. Yeah. Installation. So we have to download the official release page. Up-to-date builds for master branch are available. Da, da, da. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do VS Code stuff here. Installing for VS Visual Studio. Okay. So the ZLS language server thing, let's install it. Let's just get to there. To use Zig and Visual Studio Code, we need to have ZLS and the client extension for Visual Studio Marketplace. First, download ZLS from the release page and put its folder somewhere on your computer, since this folder may be called this. Okay. Okay. I wonder if I want to grab it with Git or not. Okay, let's just clone the latest version, not go for release. A little bit of Gambit. I'll be honest, I kind of like sticking with particular versions. When was the latest? Oh, so this is for 0.9.0 and 0.9.1 came out. So maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't. What should we do? Huh. Okay, let's just look at the recent changes on this project. See what it says. Which branches do they have? Okay. Okay, so they have some recent changes. Okay, let's just go for it. Let's do the grab the from GitHub and see what happens. Okay, let me open a new terminal to make things a little easier. Okay. So we have the CLS thing. Whoops. And what do we do next? Okay. Then we got to build it. Zig build release safe. Okay, got it. Hopefully it won't take too long. Melly Melon, I'm reading what you're saying here. Are there specific language features you think are advantageous in maintaining fighting games? I mean, working in the game industry mostly on console-based games, I prefer to have my own memory management. There are reasons to use garbage collection. Even, the engine I mostly use is the Unreal Engine, and it has its own garbage collection system. But you just have to be wary of which particular garbage collection method is being used. Like in a fighting game, you don't want memory to be cleaned up during a match and cause a hitch, right? That's the biggest thing to avoid. It's fine to clean up after a match is over, or you're transitioning between major game modes. So garbage collection isn't as important. It's not important for fighting games, but it might be important for, much larger open world games and stuff, where it might be very difficult to manually manage all these different objects. But yeah, I would avoid using it in a match, because you're not going to be allocating memory anyway. Only time you'd be allocating memory is to load assets and caching objects and things like that before a match starts, because any kind of memory allocation is gonna bear overhead and maybe cause hitching, which is dropping frames, and player inputs will get dropped and that kind of thing, and it will also affect the performance online, causing synchronization issues, stuff like that. Yeah. Okay, it looks like this built. What else do we need to do? Okay, it's saved in Zig out bin as ZLS. Okay, let's see. What? did not save it there. Did it lie to me? Did the build fail? Well, the build failed, didn't it? So again, this is a experimental language, so we may not be things that may have changed between versions. Though I would assume that it would support the latest version of Zig. Hold on, make sure it's right. Let's look at the README real quick. Really not going to give me Notepad? Okay. Oops. Maybe it doesn't support 0.9.1. Okay, well, let's just skip that for now. You might get back to that a bit later. Oh yeah, Hacks is really cool. I looked at that for a while. The fact that you can build to different, you can actually like transliterate to other languages is really awesome. Honestly, I was thinking about picking up something like Hacks or creating my own language that I could then build C++ and stuff, because I was getting kind of sick of being forced to write, like I wanted to be able to do code generation, and having to do that with like C macros or templates, it is incredibly slow, incredibly clunky. It would be nice just to generate the code directly, right, for something higher level. And I was thinking about doing that with Hacks, and also to future-proof my code in case we went to another language. Oh man. Anyway, okay, cool. So what I really want to do here is get this building like through like run like this. Does this work? Yeah, I need an extension for it. Okay, we need a Zig extension. Let's install that. Which one do we install? There's two Zigs. Hold on. This one is for oh, so this is the latest one. I already have this installed. So why is it complaining? Okay. What does this extension let me do? There's only one review, only two reviews. Well, it is very experimental. Okay. But yeah, just install this extension if you want syntax highlighting. Okay. Let's go back to this. Is this the right one? Oh, this is a different person who wrote this. Zig for VS Code. Oh, looks like that doesn't exist anymore. Okay. Let's configure this. Extension settings. So the path to build Zig, this is only required if Zig build options equals build. Okay. So it should just work, I would assume. Why isn't it working? Oh, maybe I have to set my current folder as a project file? Huh. We have to initialize stuff. Let's look at this. I'll look for Zig build VS Code. Okay. That doesn't really do anything for me. Maybe this will be helpful. Well, there is not a lot of explanation how to do this, is there? Okay. Huh. Interesting. Oh. Run build task, is that it? Let's configure build task. Okay, that's not going to do much for us. Let's just get rid of this real quick. Let's do zig build task VS Code. It's a little old there. How many extensions are there? This one has the most downloads. So this is the one we're looking at before. There's like no documentation at all. It's like Q&A, nothing. Okay, how do we get this building automatically? I mean, I can always do this, like, you know, what was it? Zig build run, but I don't want to do that. It's kind of annoying. I want F5 debugging. Okay, let's look at some explanation. Okay, so we need a build task. Oh, yeah. So, okay. Okay, hopefully this is what we want. Yeah, we need something like this. Okay, let's just copy this because I don't know what I need to do. Anyway, so if we do, does that work? Did not work, did it? Okay. If I do it from here, does it work? I don't know. Let me clear this out. No, I just want to clear it. No. Let's just close this out. Try it again. Failed. Okay, got it. So what other build things do we have? It's also build workspace. Does that do something? Okay. Huh. That doesn't seem to work. I'm not that familiar with a lot of this stuff. This is always the painful stuff to set up at the beginning of a project. That's why I've dedicated a good amount of time to it. Like, how long have we been streaming so far? Okay, 36 minutes. Cool. Can we do build run? Does it do anything? Oh, I don't. Okay, I just want to build. Okay, so that works. I use Control Shift B, which I'm not sure if that's the same thing as running before. So if I just do that, okay, cool. So Control Shift B will build it. Hold on, let's double check that. So it's interesting. So Zig build doesn't work. Okay, well anyway, let's just leave it as that for now. So I'm not entirely sure why just Zig build doesn't work. So now we should be able to just do this. And it says all your code base are belonging to us. Okay, that's fine. That gets us started. So well, you have the building like this now. Debugging doesn't work yet. So I need to set up debugging. That's going to be a little bit of a pain. So maybe this is a thing about debugging here. I don't know. Okay, let's just follow this and copy this because I don't feel like figuring out the stuff on my own, to be honest. Okay, so it says do Control Shift P, debug open launch JSON. Okay. Control Shift P, debug open launch. Debug open launch JSON. Okay. Debug JSON. So we don't. Oh man. So that command is not here. Huh. Did Visual Studio change the way they handle this? Not sure. Okay. Okay, at least we just need the launch.json file. I'm not sure what it needs to be. I'm gonna guess it's under VS Code, okay, let's put it at the top level. Let's yeah, launch.json, and this is paste this in here. Okay, let's just see if that works. Let's set a breakpoint. Can we set a breakpoint? Cannot set a breakpoint. Okay, I'm not sure why I can't set a breakpoint, but let's just run and debug. See, it says I need an extension. Oh yeah, okay. I don't know any of this stuff. Okay, let's just. So VS Code may have changed since this tutorial was made. I don't know. Okay, so that doesn't do anything right now. Let's just. And this is kind of the risk of working with a, an experimental language. So let's get rid of that for now. Yes, the old tutorials from 2020, and the language has changed a lot since then. So let's just go back to this language server thing, see if we can get an idea of what we need to do. Do I have this installed? ZLS code. Let's see. ZLS. I do have that installed. already have this installed? Okay. Let's double check it. Oh, well, that's not making me happy. Okay, let's just see. It gives me calculator. Okay. Okay, so I do have this installed, but I think it's an older version. Yeah, it's old at this point. What? Yeah, this version's old. So let me get a new package and see if that helps. Okay. Where's the releases? So this is the latest one. It's for ZLS. I'm assuming this means it's for Zig 0.0. Zig 0.9.0. Let's see if it works for this version. We might have to like downgrade. Really, is tar.exe for Windows? What are you thinking? Okay, I don't know. I think I can. Wait, I don't. That's probably not what I wanted. Yeah, because I don't know how to. Okay. I can't extract that. What? Okay. I need a tool for extracting tar files, I guess. That's weird. Like, why would you provide a tar file for Windows? Okay. Does PowerShell have it? Okay, tar has it. Okay. Okay, got it. Fine. I'll just extract it with this. It's just this is annoying. Okay. Let's just do it there. Really? Not gonna paste it? Wait. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Okay. Is that the one that I want to use? I forgot the format for extracting it. Okay. XC file. I'm probably going to use Raylib because that's what I use for my rollback project because I'm familiar with it. It's a pretty straightforward, all like batteries included kind of framework, so and lightweight. Okay, target X. What? What is the tar program anyway? Really? Didn't work? What am I missing here? Oh, I don't need this part? No? Maybe it's not the same tar program. Okay. So this is like kind of dealing with experimental language stuff. So debugging would be nice. I really want to get debugging working. So we have like two choices now. Do we just like commit to using old version of Zig that might work with with this language server? It's kind of when was it released? It might have just been recently released. It was released in it's released last month. So yeah, I guess hold on, let's see if we can get any information about this. About ZLS supporting it. Why am I now selling in Japanese? I didn't. Okay, yeah, I forgot. I need to set this to English. Wow, that format is so different in Japanese. Okay. No, I don't want to do that. Oops. I want to do. I mean, nothing about that. Okay, that's unfortunate. What is the again? What the commits say? There should have been. So there's been like no commits from here. Huh. Okay. Setting up build stuff is a pain. So okay, let's just revert Zig to 0.9 because we have the release here. I just got the yeah. Let's revert Zig. So it's not that big of a deal. We just need to download the old version. Hopefully things still build. If not, we can just redo this stuff. Okay. Let's grab it. Still annoying that they use a tar.exe. Wait, hold on. Sorry, I'm gonna have to search on this. I'm getting. They want you to use WinZip. Hold on, I'm gonna try one more time here. Tar, what is this? XV. So I don't know why you would provide a not a zip file in Windows because it's not a native thing that you extract in Windows. It's like it's like they don't understand anything about the Windows platform. It is really weird. It is really strange. Why would you put? Is there even a release version? Oh, okay. Okay. Anyway, going back, I'm gonna download old version of Zig. Yeah. Okay. Just not gonna deal with it to be honest. Like it's just too much of a pain. Okay, let's grab this one. Yeah, this one. Okay. Okay, let's take this, put it in our back in our folder. gonna have to do another PowerShell thing with yeah. Okay, we have to go back to getting started on this stuff. This thing, yeah. I think, because I don't think we have. No, that's not what I want to do. Probably doesn't have it. No, don't do that. Do we have the that setup code we did before? Oh, there we go. Let's just change this to 0. See if that works. No. Okay. Let's close all these. See if it works. Huh? Oh, I didn't want to do that. Sorry. PowerShell again. Sig version. So that didn't work. Awesome. Well, whatever. I'll just do this. What's going on here? Oh, that's still extracting. Okay. Anyway, let's do this. Programs. Okay. Yeah, this should work. Yeah, it's infuriating. That's why I just want to get it done with and be like, hey, because I don't want to deal with build issues when we're trying to code, right? That is absolutely the worst. Absolutely the worst, and I just don't want to have to handle it. Okay. Okay, is that gonna work? That's not gonna work. What did I do wrong? Did I mess up with? Is this where I messed up? No, this should be right. Really? Is it? Why is it suddenly not working? Hold on. Huh? Oh, it's not admin, that's why. I thought I'd run it admin. Okay. Oops. Run as admin. Okay. Yeah. There we go. So now Zig version is going to say, till it restarts, it's going to be the old one, right? Okay. So then we do PowerShell and it should be Zig version. It still says 0.9.1. What? What? Huh? That's weird. Let me close all this stuff. So maybe. Uh-huh. I talked a little bit about this before. I'm really gonna look at like IAMP or aka in material and missing power. It's like a Toho based fighting game. I really like the mechanics in that, and I really want to explore implementing those kind of things because I haven't done it before, to be honest. And it's just like a way to keep me motivated because I've implemented kind of the base style Street Fighter stuff so many times at this point. I don't want to. I want to do something a little bit more. So something more of a challenge. Okay, so what is going on here? Why am I getting such a weird situation? Okay, so it's still pointing to that. Why? I don't want to restart. Having to restart live on stream is going to be big pain. Big pain. So let's try this one more time. So I did this, right? I set everything to this. Okay. Oh, I forget how to do this. It should be Windows break. Is that right? Doesn't work anymore? Is this what I'm looking for? Yeah. See, that's still stuck to there. That's weird. Okay. All right. So, no. Windows is frustrating. It's frustrating so much. It's like, why? What did I miss? Like, just to double check, I'm not crazy. Let's. Okay, so whatever reason decided Zig said it's not going to point to. It's not going to point to So this is what we're going to do for today because huge pain. I'm going to come back and fix this later. We're going to make a junction. So I'm just going to delete this for now. Okay. I forgot how to make a junction in Windows. It's like make directory junction Windows. It's like something like this. Make link. It's like a /J or something. Let's give me. Oh, here it is. This is what I want to do. Okay. So I just want to go clear all this out. I'll clear whatever. D programs make link. I think you have to do like. Where is it? Yeah. Now I want to make a heart symbolic link. Yes, I think it's a J and then programs. I want to link. I think the source link to folder, original folder. Okay, I think that's what I want to do. Yeah, and then oh, I have to do this. I can't do it in PowerShell. I have to do it in DOS. Well, that's fun. Oh, so it's the opposite? Okay, so we should have, now we have a junction, so it should be Zig version. Okay, cool. Just temporarily, we should have the older version now. I think I have Windows for Linux installed. I haven't messed around with it too much though. I know a lot of Linux commands because I used to mostly run Linux when I was in high school and college, but with game development, you kind of stuck with Windows, unfortunately. Okay, that's fine. Let's go to. Let's make it. I have too many PowerShells here. Let's go back to Let's go to ZLS. Okay. Should be, what was that ZLS build run thing? I don't care about that one. Okay, I want to go to build. Look at all the build options. Okay. Just show me how to build it, please. Oh, so maybe that's the problem. That was probably the problem right there. I don't know. We have to specify the version. Anyways, let's do 0.0. Is that gonna build it for us? No. Oh, this has to be quotes. Hold on. Okay. Oh my god, what is... Nothing's easy. Nothing's easy. So it says easy, but let's see. Let's see if the release safe actually works. Yeah, that doesn't work. So yeah, because all the console tools are made for Windows, so you're not really having any other choice. Okay. It's weird. This is the only version. The strings are 0. Okay. What's... Is this not available? I'm really confused. Okay, they have 0. Okay, they have it here. So what's the problem? I'm just gonna make this work. Valid option. There's just not a lot of explanation on what's going on here. Okay. Temperature drop here? Oh no. Make sure it's not raining. Got some clothes outside. Okay, okay. Man, just give me a break. Make this work. Okay, I don't want to do that anymore. So if I do demaster, it works? No. What if I do... I just really don't know how they do this at all. Oh, it's literally data version. That's confusing. You have to type data. Okay, got it. I thought that was the argument. That didn't work. It's because of this. And of course it doesn't compile. That's not... Okay. So what am I supposed to do here? Because like it doesn't build right now. Okay, I'm not going to debug their build issues. Can I get a specific version of? Huh. Okay, I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. This has been more of a pain than I was hoping. Okay, have returned. Let's try to get this working. I think I do have an idea though. Let me pull down something from my downloads that I had extracted. I did extract this, and I'm gonna put that in my default real quick. Try something, and let me give me a PowerShell here. Okay. Let me see if I can extract tar. That doesn't work. No, how do I do it? Tar help? How do I extract? So X is supposed to be extract, right? But it says, hold on. Oh, so I need to be very specific about where it goes to. Huh. It extracted like a few files. But it can't create this. Why? Is something weird about that? Okay, I'm just gonna make a bin because I don't know how this even works. So seriously, that's all I had to do. Okay, I'm just going to copy this out to my existing install of it. Oh, not here. It's feels. I don't know why I put it here, but okay. Okay, so we got ZLS, some version of ZLS installed. I don't know where it is. Yeah. Okay, let's see what we should be doing next. How do we set it up? Do I have the ZLS installed? Forgot if that's installed. I guess it is installed. Okay. Then what do we do? Is there a wiki on this? How to use it? Oh. don't want to do that. So I just need to add a path to it. Let's see, I need to add a path to where the install, so it's here, okay. Cool, that's all installed. It's great. Now what can I do? Close this, that's for sure. Don't want anything to do with that. Is there any ZLS commands? Start language server, okay. Couldn't start Zig language server. Cool. It's all peaches and rainbows here. Connection is already listening. Let's just close everything and turn it back on. Man, it dropped in here. It's 18 degrees Celsius in my room. It was warmer. Okay, ZLS has started. So what does that mean? What can we actually do with that? We're going to start. Okay. What about building? Run, build, start debugging. No debugging extension. Okay. How do I use it? This is all installation. How do I use a language server? Okay. Install, update, configure. Blah, 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 features. Completion hover. Okay. So this stuff works, I guess. Yeah, so all this stuff works. So actually, it might not support debugging. I think it's just things like this, like go to definition and stuff. Like, go to definition. Okay, so that works. All that cool, nice stuff works. But it's not going to help us with debugging. So if we do something like standard like this, or I don't know, if we go in here and do like standard, we have all these suggestions it gives you. That's nice. That's what the language server gives us. So if we didn't know how to use log or whatever, yeah, it would help us out. Because it gives you the signature for the function. Okay, that's cool. That's nice, but still, it's interesting. So we have a build configuration. I wish there was like a build command here, but build. How do we do a build? How do we do debug Zig program? Visual Studio Code. I don't know. So this is the latest source is still this thing. It still doesn't give us any information. It's so crazy. Okay. Okay, what I'm going to do is probably spend more time off stream looking how to get the debugging working. Or maybe there's a generic way. Is that a thing that works? Because that'd be nice. Let's just go back here real quick. Close all this stuff. I don't know, tasks. I'm not that familiar with building under VS Code. I think I did have debugging working with Zig on another project. Let me pull that up open real quick and see. Just make sure. This might help. unfortunately today I don't think I'm going to set up the Git repository because I don't have a lot more time. Unfortunately, we've been streaming for, what is it, an hour? 17 minutes too, longer than I thought. Because I want to keep like the YouTube videos down if I upload and you know, I have a laptop here that I need to look at things real quick. Because I did work on a Zig project last year. So let's see what I had set up there. Why is YouTube playing? Yeah, didn't. I guess it is. It's one of those things where you're like, why does Windows work this way? Yeah, absolutely. What I want when I turn on my computer is to immediately start playing video. Okay. What do I have here for building? I do have everything crashing. No. Of course, things are slow when they're slow. So I have a tasks.json file, a launch.json. What do I have on the task.json? It's interesting the Zig build is here. Yeah. Okay, then I have another thing, a settings.json. Let's skip that for now. Okay. Can I debug on this? I'm going to try it real quick. Okay, so I can debug on this project I have here. So what I'm going to do is go back to this and just modify it till it works, hopefully. What is it called? Launch.json. And I'm trying to look here what the differences are. So I need to be, it's going to change things to it. They will work. So it needs to be CPP vs debug request launch program. I need to set that up. So it should be zig out bin, wherever that is, zig out bin. Yeah. Build. I don't know if that's going to do anything. It needs to be something like, let's test hello world real quick. There might be a an environment variable I can use, but arc stop at entry. Okay. 0 integrated console. Yeah, I think I want that too. I want a console integrated terminal is what I want. Whoops, I want that. And pre-launch task needs to be build. All this other stuff I don't need any of this. Probably. I don't need that either. Hopefully all this stuff's set up right. I don't need, what is MI mode? I don't know what MI mode is, so I'm gonna delete that as well. Oh yeah, Mr. Task, Mr. Ask, cool. Thank you for dropping by. See you next time. Sorry it's taken so long to get to this point, but this is kind of the thing where it's like, okay, once we get it set up, we don't have to worry about it anymore. So I need this debug installed, I guess. CPP vs debug. Okay, let's see if I got it. Whoops, that's not what I'm looking for. I want to install. What is? Yeah. Oh, I need the C++ extension. C++, I think. I think I need the C++ installed. Yeah, I need this one. Okay. Because I'm going to use the C++ debugger. But anyway, for now, if I go to here, well, I'm gonna go to here and save this. For now, I probably can try to debug and see what happens. Didn't do anything. Okay. Oops. Let's try that. Didn't do anything. Let's go to run, start debugging. So external comment is deprecated. What does it say? Okay. Oh, the file doesn't exist. So hold on. Console. Got it. I'll come back to that. I don't care at the moment. So apparently, I guess this was wrong. Should have been hello world.exe. Huh? Oh, hello world. That's not on us, is it? Yeah, we didn't set that up. Somebody typoed on the Zig side. Okay. Okay, so it ran, but yeah. Okay. I don't know. Yeah. Don't blame me. I don't know what's going on there. So I think if I do this, it's not going to run, which is the thing the other thing suggested. Yeah, right? So. Oh, I know why it worked. Okay. It worked because I did build run here. Hold on a second. Make sure everything I want to do here. Command this problem matcher. I don't know. This is written as problem matcher is GCC, so I don't know. Who knows on that one? Okay. Let's go back to launch.json. So this is now a valid debugger I have installed. Great. This is problem matcher thing. I don't know. I'm just leaving that in for now to see why this stuff isn't working. Okay. So this builds and runs. I don't want to build and run. I just want to build here. So let's try to build again. That's what happens there. So does this big build just work here? Or it doesn't work? Okay, it works. Cool. So we have zig out hello world. Hello world. Okay. I would like to be able to get like a environment variable from the build system, just so that I don't have to manually type in the exe. But I guess for now we'll just do that. But it's interesting that it's oh, it's not zig cache. What is in zig cache? Hold on a second. Yeah, it has to be zig out. So I guess that tutorial is very old. Okay. Let's try it again. Okay. What the heck happened? Oh, I guess it said it is. What? Oh, I don't need this anymore, I guess. Let's try again. Oh, so it did run. Cool. Let's just close all these. Try it again. All your code base belong to us. Cool. Building with F5 is running. How do I set a breakpoint? Can I even do that? Add function breakpoint. Oh, no. So here are my breakpoints. I don't want a function breakpoint. I just want a breakpoint. Oh. Add break. Add conditional breakpoint? Also, why is this a huge pain? How How do I add a breakpoint in Visual Studio Code? I thought I could just click on it. Add breakpoint Visual Studio Code. It can be toggled. So F9 will add it for me. What did I just do? Did it not like that? No breakpoints for me? Okay. I guess Zig is not set up to have a breakpoint on things. That's kind of an unfortunate. Really? I can't do that? Okay. Oh, I do. Huh. So it looks like I can have a function breakpoint. Let's see. Add function breakpoint. Function to break on. I don't know. Main. Does that work? Oh, cool. So we can have breakpoints on functions. That's cool. I don't know how to add breakpoints for a line yet, but that's going to be maybe useful. We'll get back to looking for ways to set up a breakpoint outside of just a function name. Yeah, you can see the stack here, the call stack. There's no variable, so there's nothing to watch. TV. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we can see the call stack. Started from the kernel when startup here. So yeah, it is being called from here. That's kind of cool. We can find out where the main function actually gets called. Some kind of inline thing, frame. Okay, this is where it actually gets called. Sweet. Okay, as far as our agenda goes, we did Hello World program, automated build, set up debugging. Today we're not showing a window or setting up a Git repo. I'll do that next time I stream, but I just need to do some stuff before plans I have for today. But anyway, yeah, I'll thank you for dropping by. If you don't know, we do have a Discord server, which I'll share with y'all real quick just for chatting about game development, fighting game development in particular, maybe Zig stuff. If you learn stuff, you want to share it, yeah, just drop on by and do that. Okay, how do I get the link? Invite people. Here we go. Okay, let's see. Where is the thing? Okay, here we go. Yep, so this is the Zig server link. If you want to drop in, do it. Say hi. I'll be chatting about this various game developed stuff, you know, especially, again, fighting game stuff, maybe design stuff too. Just whatever you're interested in. Cool. Anyway, yeah, thanks for dropping on by. I'll be streaming more frequently, hopefully. I think I did it twice last week. Well, this week technically, so 3 times this week. Awesome. Usually I do in the mornings here in Japan, so it's going to be evening for everyone out in the U.S. and unfortunately it would be too early in the morning for people out in Europe. So this is how it has to go. Well, anyway, again, thank you, and until next time, have a good night. Peace out.